We got a call from Jim Burrows. We, at the time, were at Lorimar. We had a development deal, and we were developing pilots. And Jim Burrows called us and said, "Hey, the Charles brothers are doing the show, Cheers, and would you be interested in coming aboard and producing with us?" And our first thought was, well, gee, why do we want to go and produce someone else's show again? But we read the script, and at the time, that's all there was a first draft script. And it was such a great script, and we met with Glenn and Les, and we just said, yeah, we want to be a part of this. So that's how we started with Cheers.
We some things had to fall our way, which is true in anybody's career that's lasted as long as ours has. Some lucky breaks. That year that Cheers was going on, Taxi was coming to an end, and the Charles brothers and Jim Burrows had come out of Taxi to do this show. And while there, they were working with Sam Simon, who's now legendary and gone on to produce The Simpsons, help create The Simpsons, and a wonderful writer named Ken Est. And so they were more familiar with them than they were with us. So Ken and Sam were really their first choice, but Ken and Sam were also tied to Taxi should it be picked up. And what happened was ABC dropped Taxi, but NBC, which was kind of in the tank at the time, was looking for more programming, just things that could track people into their network. And they decided it would be good to just take Taxi and a show that people knew and kind of help that anchor down a night. And so they picked it up, and Sam and Ken had to stay with Taxi because they were contractually obligated, and it opened the door for us. So we were thankful, of course, that happened, and of course we've all gone on to write with each other at some point in time. But it was an amazing show to be on, a great learning experience. Charles brothers were, amazing mentors and incredible writers in their own right. We were there, and we would go off to do something else, like we went off to do After MASH. That was a wise career move. And then come back and do some episodes, or then go off do some. We created another show, and then we came back, and we ended up writing, I think, 40 episodes, which was the most that anybody wrote, because it was just a great show to write, and they always welcomed us back whenever we were off, come back from whatever we had done the year before.